Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2023 as we continue our road to glory run with Banbury United F.C. in the Championship League. We did lose another game, unfortunately, which does hurt a bit. We are still in the conversation for playoffs or even automatic promotion, though. And today we have up our first game of the FA Cup third round. But of course, what do we do with this kind of information where we're still in that conversation? Well, of course, we get rid of our best player, our best striker. Let's get into the episode. All right, here we are. As you guys can see, we did beat Swansea after the last game, 3-0. Really good victory there. 2 goals from Kirby and a goal from Dafter. Last 2 goals from Kirby. And then we went up against Everton and lost to them. They got a goal very, very, very late in that game, 81st minute, and nothing else happened. Literally nothing else happened. It was a pretty sad, boring game. I thought we might be able to hold on for the draw. Unfortunately, that is not the case. We are down into 4th place, though, at the moment. Still within striking distance. It's not impossible, but when you get rid of your best striker, that suddenly makes things a lot harder. And you'll be like, why? Why in the world would you get rid of your best striker? Well, here's the thing. There's 2 things that could kill a team. Bad form and bad attitudes. And Kirby wanted to leave. And if we did not let him leave now, he was going to get a bad attitude. He's actually had a relatively kind of mediocre, kind of almost sour attitude since the last transfer window back in July or whatever, August. And so we were able to kind of keep him a little bit, mostly kind of okay, not necessarily happy, but okay. And I was definitely very worried that if we said no again, that he would just be very unhappy the rest of the season, and then that's going to mess us up just as much as anything. So Kirby is out. Now we have brought in a couple players. One specifically replaced him. Couple other things. We'll take a look at that. So let's go look at the transfers, and we have some other stuff potentially happening. So let you guys know that is a thing. But on the way out, we did sell 2 players. I'm not going to hide my camera because there's just 2 of them that you guys care about. Foran is out the door. He has not been playing well. So we did go ahead and sell him on. He was on a 6.61. Not the most amazing stats in the world. So we went ahead and sold him on for something. And as you guys can see, we got 350K for him. So not too bad overall. So he's out the door, 350K. Felt like a reasonably good deal for that. And then, of course, we have Freddie Kirby. Only left for 650K. I'm not happy about this. Basically broke even on him. He's obviously been playing extremely well this season after having a couple seasons of okay stats. But he wanted to leave. And it's really hard to push back too much on a guy that wants to leave. So he's out. He's out to Bristol City, which is a bit scary because obviously they're another team in our league. I tried to get him to go to somewhere else. I got a little bit of a bidding war for him. The first team came in for him at 500K. I got it up to 575, then 650. I just couldn't get anybody to go a little bit higher than that. So 650 is what it is. But at least he will hopefully be happy from this point forward. We shall see. Now watch this come back and bite me in the rear end because Bristol City suddenly just takes off. I doubt it, but you never know. But to replace him, we have brought in, well, not necessarily just him. We have brought in 3 new players. First off, we got Umo here. He comes in here as a solid backup goalkeeper who could actually be better than Zach Attack someday. He is 23 years old, so not too bad there, which does mean that Mahady is on his way out the door. Now, Mahady's another player who wanted to leave, was going to get grumpy if we didn't let him leave. So we're trying to get him out the door. Nobody wants him right now. I don't kind of blame them. So he's definitely going to be unregistered soon. I think he might already have him unregistered. We're going to try to get rid of him as for anything. Honestly, at this point, any money we can get for him would be great. We did not pay a lot of money for Udmo. Honestly, I thought that was a pretty good deal for a guy that could be better than Zach. We'll go with that. We'll skip Griffiths. We'll come back to him because that's actually one my director of football brought in. The replacement for Kirby comes in the form of... Oh, he's not here. I'm sorry. I will show you to him between episodes because I guarantee we'll get the offer back. I delayed the offer for this other guy because Kirby had not said yes yet, and I didn't want to bring another guy in if Kirby was going to just turn it down and decide to stick around. So Kirby, the replacement for Kirby is not quite here yet. We will take a look at Brett Moss here. Brett Moss is the replacement for Ferran. So Brett Moss is a 24-year-old central defender, could play defensive, could play on the right-hand side. So a little bit more flexibility than Ferran. Also, could go up to 4 stars. He's got a little bit of room to grow. Maybe not necessarily the most amazing player, but really not a very expensive player. He's been on a 6.9, 6.8, 6.7 for the last 3 seasons in League 2. So we'll see if he can play at this level. It's only a couple steps up, but I think he might be all right. And again, he definitely cost us less than Ferran in the first place, and Ferran was already just bad. So if he's at least as good as Ferran, we made a little bit of money off of that swap, if you will. Griffiths is one that my director of football brought in. So he comes in as a loan. He could be a Kirby replacement because, as you can see, he's an extremely good player. He's a 4-star current ability, as high as 5-star ability, 19-year-old. So he's definitely going to be in here playing some games for us. And again, he could be a good replacement for Kirby on some level for sure. So definitely an option. But the real replacement that we got for him, I'll go ahead and show you to him because it should be able to approve this, is going to be Collie Shea here, 23-year-old. He can play all across the top here. He's a 3.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. So he's only half a star behind Kirby with a half a star better potential than Kirby. So he's my replacement for Kirby. Will he actually turn out to be something? We don't know. Obviously, a lot of these we don't know. He's been in League 1 playing on a 6.95 for the season so far on 25 total appearances, 6 goals, 1 assist, 3 player match awards. So not bad. Honestly, he's playing okay, and that's only 1 step down from where we're at the moment. So we'll see. We'll see if Shea can come in here, be a Kirby replacement. Obviously, he will ultimately be a lot cheaper. Let me go back and look at that. We're going to be paying $375 up front. Could be as high as $750. So in the long run, if he works out and we play him 50 games and we hold on to him for a long time, yeah, he will be more expensive than Kirby. But if he works out, then I'm okay with paying $100,000 more than I paid for Kirby to get a guy who is as good, if not better. So we'll see what happens with that. I still have a little bit of money in the transfer budget. Obviously, I'm running out. It's not that I'm running out of money. Money is not my problem right now. My problem is registration. We are currently capped on registration. So if I bring in O'Shea, we will have to drop somebody from this list. And I don't know who that is just yet. It might be Hayes because I'm trying to get rid of him as well at the moment because he's just not been playing well. But other than that, we'll go from there. So that's probably what's going to happen. But without further ado, let's go and get into today's game. We really need a victory today because we need some money to come in. We need some money from the FA Cup because we just can't sell enough tickets in our home games to counteract other things. So here's the team we got. We got obviously Zach in goal, Dafter on the left, Hatto on the right, Katongo and Campbell in the middle, Holland and Amdouni in the midfield with Griffiths, new guy Griffiths on the left wing. Richie's going to come in on the right wing today. We'll see how that plays out with Vernon and Salisbury up front. You know what? I might actually play some musical chairs here. I'm going to put Richie on the left, Salisbury on the right, and Griffiths can play. What does we want him to play? Honestly, playing a deep line forward just like Salisbury might actually be a good move for him. Do we want Salisbury to be inverted winger? Yeah, that's fine. He can play inverted winger. I will move him back as a support inverted winger though, kind of connect up to some of the midfield. All right, we'll go with that. See if that works for us. Actually, let me undo that for a second. I want to make this a personalized instructions. That way, when we move somebody else to there, they go back to being just a normal inverted winger. All right, we're gonna go with this. See if this will work for us. We just need to get a victory today, and then get a good Premier League team away from home in the next leg. That would be amazing. Can this new guy? Well, if this new loanee fills in the Kirby role, then O'Shea's just icing on the cake at that point. We shall see. Form has not been great lately. Got 2 losses in the last 3. That is not a good way to come into a cup game against a team that I think the last time we played them we drew against, right? So, not sure how this will play out. I mean, we are home team, so hopefully that plays to an advantage for us. Both of us are red. Well, that's not helpful. Or are we? No, wait a minute. I thought we were both red. It's just they didn't have any shots, so their bar was completely empty. All right, well, we had a little bit of a highlight here, but it doesn't seem to be going anywhere for us. Holland is already injured, unfortunately, which we'll have to see how that works. There's Amdouni. Gets it up to Griffiths. Griffiths over to Hatto. Hatto is going to push it up to Salisbury. Salisbury over to Vernon. Vernon is capable of being... How? That did not... Barely. Wow, it did not look like he was offside. Because of the way this guy's legs are kind of spread out a little bit, he did not look offsides to me from my angle. Man, wow. Getting a lot of offsides, unfortunately. I don't know what trait is it that tells your guys to do better at not being offsides? Is that discipline? Is that, I mean, what is that? I'm doing it with a good takeaway there. Gets it up to Vernon, who almost messed up Richie there, but thankfully he did a good job. Richie gets the ball. He gets it across to Salisbury over here on this right-hand side. Salisbury does not do anything with it, though. He's not able to get to it. Haddow with the ball, though. He gets it across. There's Richie. Does not... Again, 3 inches taller on that goal. We would be scoring goals like crazy. I mean, we're getting go shots, but we're not getting anything on target at all. There's Holland. Heads it down to Campbell. Holland still looks healthy, so we'll go with keep playing him. Griffiths with the ball over to Haddow. Haddow over to Griffiths. Griffiths gets it up to Vernon. That time Vernon's not offsides. There's no way. No way he's offsides that time. Good job, Vernon. Again, Vernon is capable of being a Kirby. So we have a couple guys that are capable of being that Kirby replacement. Vernon, if we get this O'Shea guy, obviously Griffiths. Any of those guys can be good enough to be a new Kirby for us. We just don't know if they're going to step up to that role, you know. Campbell with the header. Good job, Campbell. Griffiths is on a 7.5. Apparently that dude knows how to play. At least one game mean he does. All right, well, we're up 2-0 going into halftime. That feels pretty good. I mean, it feels pretty in control at the moment. Of course, that can change on a coin flip at some point. Or I should change on a dime. Maybe that's the better term, right? Campbell with the ball. Pushes up to Haddow. Haddow's got several options in the middle, but they're all pretty covered up. Amdouni gets it down to Holland. Holland gonna just give it up, unfortunately. Campbell gets it back to Holland, though. Gets another chance. Gets it up to Richie. Richie over to Salisbury. Down to Vernon. Ah. Couldn't tell. I thought that one might have been offsides on that one. Oh my goodness. How does that... Wow, this linesman has apparently got... He's got perfect vision because he was at a bad angle. I don't know how it's possible he could have seen that one. All right. Well, we definitely got to get some guys out of here. Apparently he is injured and has to come off. Interesting. And then you deserve yellow cards, which tells me you were being pretty aggressive. We'll still bring Miller into that spot. We were able to register both of the loanies guys that we've had this entire season, which are Miller and Ingram here. So they are both fully registered now. We'll see how they play out for the rest of the season. Anything else? No, we're just going to go with that for now. We got plenty of guys to finish this campaign this season. We got plenty of guys to kind of carry us over the line here. Even with the Kirby loss. I don't think I've ever played Bennett on the left-hand side. We're going to hold off on the last two subs here. There's Miller with the ball. Gets it up to Amdouni. Over to Haddow. Back to Miller. See him playing a bit here. Up to... trying to get to Salisbury. Salisbury got tripped up there. Come on, guys. No, don't let him have an easy one. Because of course we did. Miller with the ball again. Gets it up to Haddow. Over to Salisbury. Salisbury over to Mabaya. Oh, I thought that was going to sneak in. Good try, though. Corner kick coming in from Vernon. There's Miller in that area. Not able to get anywhere near that one. With a corner kick coming in from Vernon. Miller does get on that one. And it sneaks in from Amdouni. That one we just powered through the clutter of bodies there. All right, thank you. It gives me a little bit more breathing room. Yeah, that was just a misplay by Tragwell here. He should have cleared that out a little bit better, I think. Gives Amdouni a chance to get there before goalkeeper can in. All right, we can do our last sub here. I mean, Richie's a little bit tired and also not playing especially well. We'll bring Ingram in because Hayes is potentially on his way out the door. And then who else do we have? Both Salisbury is tired as well as Amdouni. Amdouni's playing really well. We'll bring Salisbury out, I guess. Okay, fine. We'll bring Hayes on that side. I was going to sit Hayes and not bother playing him, but I guess he can come in here for this. Come on. Let's get a good Premier level team in the next. Is it the next round the Premier League team comes in? I actually don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know the FA Cup well enough to know which round is the final round of all these intermediary teams and which round it starts bringing in the Premier level teams. I should know better. I've played this game long enough that I should be able to know by now. Wow, that's just people being stupid. That right there is just people playing dumb. Now, good assist. Good assist by Katongo there. Oh, are we going to draw this and not actually win this game now that I've been all talking about the Premier level teams coming in? Or being able to go to see them? Hayes with the ball. Gets it back to Amdouni. Over to Hadow. Hadow gets across to Hayes. Oh, that almost stuck in there. Come on, guys. Wow. This highlight is still going on. Miller with the header. Really, guys? Goodness. Maybe a corner kick. Clear these out, guys. Come on. Why is this highlight continuing? There's Vernon with the ball. Now the highlight ends. We are getting a very, very last minute highlight here, but should be the end of the game here. Come on, ref, just blow the whistle. Where's the whistle, ref? Oh, gosh, I don't know what that was. All right, well, we took care of business. We tried to give it away there at the end, but thankfully held on. We'll applaud the team for having a good win there. All right, well, that is it for that first game. Bruce Thye from Holland. Griffiths makes a very good professional debut. We received £100,000 for that. And Amdouni obviously playing very, very well. Good job, my friend. Cool. All right, we'll be right back for game number 2 against This is a tough one. Middlesbrough, who is currently number 1 in the league. All right, we're back a little bit early because we do have the FA Cup 4th round draw today. We'll take a look and see who we get in this. Looks like we could get Wolves. Wolves is a Premier League team, aren't they? Yeah. So it looks like that must mean that the Premier League is in the 4th cap. I think they can actually come in earlier than I think they were in this 3rd round. We just didn't get any. So let's see if we can get any good teams today. Anybody, honestly, anybody that's big would be amazing for us. Chelsea. Let's go ahead and get Chelsea. Let's get it done right here at the beginning. Let's go. No. Boo. Who's next? Nottingham. What are they? Are they Premier? Yeah, I thought they were. I was just making sure. They're pretty low. They're going to be down in the Championship if they're not careful. But I thought they were Premier as of now. They get West Ham, which is another Premier. Oh, I see the icon. I couldn't see it before. They get West Ham. Interesting. All right. Middlesbrough or Bournemouth, which is teams that we would not want to play. Okay, good. We didn't get that one. Bristol Rovers. I mean, only want to play it from the sake of it would be a team that we could potentially get past. Everton is a team we cannot get past because we've already lost to them. So we know that they're better than us at the moment for some reason. Well, for some reason, they're a very wealthy team. Liverpool would be a good one. Away from home, Liverpool. Yes, please. No. Why do all the Premier League teams got to match up against each other? Bolton. I mean, I'll take Bolton just because we can get past them. Newcastle. Feel bad for Bolton. That should have been flipped around for them. Sheffield Wednesday. We could beat Sheffield Wednesday, so this would not be the worst one. Although I would rather not have it. There goes Man United, though. I mean, assuming Wolves wins this one, I mean, it's not great. It's better than some other options. No, it's not going to be Wolves. I don't know that we want to be in that one at all, to be honest. I mean, we can beat them, not very easily. And honestly, they probably are a little bit better than us. So I was going to say I'd rather not have that one. Leeds would be not ideal. We've already played Leeds once, and we actually only lost to them by 1 goal, if I remember correctly. So it could be away from home, get us some money, and a goal game that we could, in theory, potentially win. Arsenal. Of course, Arsenal. There goes Arsenal. Anybody left that we would care about? Man City, please. Can we get Man City? Tottenham? Let's get Tottenham or Man City. Swansea. We have beat Swansea before, so... I mean, they're definitely a team that could also beat us. So this is not a good game for us. But, you know, it is what it is. So who does Man City get? Man City gets Tottenham. So they actually knock each other out. Well, Swansea's not a bad one. I mean, Swansea has a big enough stadium, I believe, that... Let's see... Oh, we haven't played them second time, so I'll just check their stadium. Their stadium is 20,000, which, I mean, half of that is what, 10,000? So if we do sell this out, which I don't know if it will, we get a little bit more money. It's really not a lot, though. It's not a lot of money. So we really just need to beat Swansea. If we can beat them by 3-0 like we did last time, that would be ideal. All right, we'll be right back for our game against Middlesbrough. All right, we're back for our game against Middlesbrough here. Last time we played them, we lost by 2 goals away from home. So hoping for a better result today, of course. The fans and the board think we can get a draw. I'd probably be pretty happy with the draw against the #1 team in the league. Here's the team we're bringing today. Unfortunately, Zack Attack is injured right now. So that's going to make things fun, which means we get to try out a new guy, Umo, here. Yay. Let's go try him out against the #1 team in the league. So we got Umo in goal, Chizoba on the left, Moss, new guy Moss comes in on the right-hand side, Bell and Campbell in the middle, Mabai and Abduni in the midfield. Griffiths and Shea are 2 wingers that are both relatively new. Shea, we just got in, and then Griffiths, obviously, we've seen him play. And we're going to play Vernon and Charles up front for today. We do still have Richie on the bench. We got Salisbury on the bench, but we got to get some guys some rest here and there as well. So we'll go with this for now. Expect some changes, though, for sure, because I feel like we definitely will need to bring Salisbury and Richie in at some point if we're going to even have a chance of winning against a team as good as this. But I'd love to be wrong. There's an early highlight for Middlesbrough. All right, over the goal. Good job, guys. Come on. Goal kick coming from Umo. Again, I don't know why we're getting lag. I never get lag except for when I'm recording, but that makes no sense because my recording is a completely separate computer. So the recording should have 0 bearing on whether or not I get lag. But when I'm just watching the games on my own, I don't get lag. It's very strange. Campbell with the ball here. Up to Amdouni. Amdouni gets it up to Vernon. Vernon's in a good spot. Yes! Vernon. Please be the new Kirby or better. Actually, let's be better than Kirby. That would be amazing. That was a good play. Really good play. Come on, guys. Corner kick coming from Griffiths. Campbell. Yes, Campbell. Oh, thank you, Campbell. Griffiths, too. He delivered that perfectly. Everyone coming in from Middlesbrough. Good takeaway by Chizoba. Go Chizoba. Over to Amdouni. Gets it up. There's Shea. Over to Charles. Charles with the goal. Did our team get better after losing Kirby? There's no way. We've lost both our best strikers. Kirby and what's his name? The 33-year-old. I cannot suddenly remember his name. Who's out injured right now. So both our top goal scorers are out. are gone for the rest of the season. And we're up against the number 1 team in the league and we're up 3-0. What in the world? Good delivery by Shea, buddy. Good delivery. There's Chizoba with the throw-in. Gets it into Abaya. Chizoba over to Bell. Bell over to Chizoba. Abaya up to Griffiths. Griffiths gets it up to Charles is there. Not able to get a good foot on it, unfortunately. Come on, guys. Play some good defense here. M-Duty. That's the thing. If we can see our defense step up, I mean, I'm still confident that our offense is okay, even with losing Kirby, right? I still think we'll find a way to get a go here and there, right? It's our defense that really just needs to hold on. Oh, that would have been amazing. Almost went in there. Because our defense has struggled a bit this season so far. Griffiths with the corner kick. Campbell's in the area. Oh, that off the top bar. That almost went in as well. We are putting some heavy pressure on this goalkeeper. All right. Well, good job, guys. Keep it going, please, and thank you. Umo's on a 7.0. His first game in. That's good. We need a guy for the future. I don't know that Zacatec's going to be there forever. We need a guy that's going to be someday a premier level goalkeeper. And Zacatec might be okay, but if Umo's even better, you know, at his full development, that would be amazing. There's Charles with the ball. He's going to have a chance. Oh, good save. Oh, they're passing the ball around well now, though. Good save, Umo. Good job. I don't know if I want to do any subs. I think we just hold on. Let's play this out for now. This is with Richie and Salisbury on the bench, which we know can play. That's insane. All right, we're gonna get some subs in here. I don't know if I'm gonna do all 5. I'll probably just do like a few. We'll bring Salisbury on the right. Abaya can come out for King. Honestly, we might just sub everybody at this point. I mean, if we lose 3 goals in the last 20 minutes, then it serves us right. Moss is actually not that tired. I'll bring Griffiths out for Richie. Bring Chizoba out for Dafter. All right. A lot of subs, but let's get some guys in here, get some more game time on them. That's one of the things we do need to do is continue to get game time on people so they can continue to get development. Okay, if that had gone in, I would have been like a bit panicky going into these last few minutes. So Derby is in the lead right now because they had that game in hand, I guess, against us. So we're still in second, but knocking down the number 1 team still feels extremely good if we can make it happen here. 5+ minutes to go. Looks like Thompson is out on his second yellow. So man up. Yeah, there's no way we lose this, right? No, there's no way. Good job, guys. Really strong performance all around. Wow. Just wow. Charles and Vernon just looking great. Shea and Griffiths both looking pretty good. Umo looking extremely good. I mean, that was an awesome performance for him. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, so we are number 1. Derby must have drawn against Millwall. Wow, that's number 20th ranked team. Trap game for them, I guess. So we are outright the number 1 team. I mean, it's on goal differential, I guess, but we have a very large goal differential over everybody except Norwich here. I'm boring this a little bit closer. Outright leaders, guys. Already in the second half of the season. I don't know if we can hold on, but it's going to be fun trying. Good job, Campbell. All right. Well, that's it for today's episode. 2 very strong games, although we let that one get away from us a little bit there. But overall, 2 very strong games. I'm going to go away, do some stuff. We'll probably come back for the Swansea game and the Derby game because Derby's obviously the number 2 team. So I think that's a good time to come back. So we'll see if we can keep up some good form here. And I mean, are we ready to get promoted? Of course not. For no other reason than our stadium is just garbage, but, and it's a brand new stadium to be fair, but, I mean, I'm assuming if we get to the Premier League, they're going to have to give us a stadium rental somewhere. We're going to have a stadium that's bigger. I'm sure there's minimum requirements on stadium sizes in the Premier League, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We got a bazillion games to play. Let's see if we can keep it up. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.